Now, a day after massive crackdown on PFI, their members have resorted to violent protests in retaliation to what can be seen here as yesterday's nationwide NIA raids, a crackdown across India that have rounded up at least 106 PFI leaders. Kerala PFI unit is now on a rampage. Restaurant in Kottayam has been attacked by the PFI members. Its goons have vandalized cars and autos in Thiruvananthapuram. Buses have also been damaged in Kollam, along with many public properties. PFI goons even hurled petrol bombs at the RSS office in Kannur. 2 civilian police officers have been injured in the attacks by the PFI members. Kerala High Court has taken this case on its own. Suo moto case has been taken up by court, and the courts declared now that there will be no scope for any kind of protest, no hartal, and declared that this radical Islamist outfit, the PFI, if at all any violence is reported or any protest is reported, then the police is allowed to take strict action and arrest them with immediate effect. The court had said hartal itself is banned, and it was done much earlier. Destruction to property above and beyond that is, of course, not accepted. They will not tolerate any kind of violence. Tamil Nadu has also seen similar violent protests. Petrol bombs were hurled at a BJP office in Coimbatore. Let's take a listen to all those reactions coming in on the PFI's violent protests today.
Whether it's PFI or RSS, it's the two sides of a same coin. Both believe in communal ideology, both believe in hate politics, both believe in, in giving provocative speeches. Both have got, violence. People in Bajrang Dal, people in RSS also get trained in using weapons, using arms. Same thing in this also, they are accusing them of. Whatever they are accusing PFI of, the BJP, their own organizations are doing the same thing. Whether it's Bajrang Dal, whether it's, so many of the Sangh Parivar affiliates, they are doing the same thing what PFI is doing. So in fact, their accusation against PFI can also be an accusation against the Sangh Parivar.
If they have some evidence, then they can take action. And if they don't have evidence and if it is politically motivated, then we have to be careful about it. These are the regular body which has to conduct raid and do whatever they have to do. But they need to show evidence. After once it is done, they don't even talk about it. They don't have anything to say. That is not correct.
There is widespread attack on the general public by PFI criminals. The PFI goons have resorted to massive violence in the name of hartal. They attacked the hundreds of KSRTC buses, forcefully shut shops and disrupted even Mukambika pilgrimage buses. See, here police officers also are being attacked. Police is keeping silence. They are acting like a silent spectators. No stringent action by Kerala police.
Unfortunate that some incidents had happened in various cities of Kerala regarding this band. Nobody is approving that. And at the same time, I wanted to tell you one thing. The Congress party in Kerala is opposed to all kinds of this communalism. Both RSS and the PYF, they are creating trouble in the state for a quite number of years. And multiple murders are taking place in Alleppey, Palakkad and different parts of the state. So we are opposed to these two organizations which is unleashing violence in the state for a long time.
Without any prima facie, I don't think NIA will conduct searches and arrest people. Yesterday itself they have arrested hundreds of people. So we need to understand that this PFI and SDPI are doing something in the state of Tamil Nadu and Kerala.
All right, let me quickly cut across to Shivi Mole joining us live. Shivi, the Kerala High Court has said there's absolutely no space or tolerance for violent protests. They have, in fact, directed the police to act strictly if they see any of those PFI members out on the streets indulging in these violent protests. Tell us what's happened through the day today. We hear that public property was damaged extensively.
Well, Nabila, since morning, ever since the hartal started, we are only hearing news of violence and attack from different parts of the state. The main target was today the KSRTC buses, and after that the KSRTC official page had to post a request saying that please spare us from this because we are running for the public. It's a government transport system and we are running today for the public only. So please spare us. They've created a very cartoon image of it and said that of a bus saying that please spare us, because that was the kind of attack launched against the KSRTC buses. A lot of buses were attacked and all the front and the back glasses were broken. The drivers that we spoke to, all of them were narrating tales of worry and scare, because there were passengers inside the bus and they were all worried about this, and these buses had to be parked at various locations. A lot of clashes are also reported between the workers and locals after shops were forcefully shut down. We saw CCTV visuals and other visuals of workers coming and asking the shop owners to shut down, when the police had clearly said that nobody can forcefully ask any shops to be shut down or any vehicles can be stopped, because like you said, the Kerala High Court has not given a nod to this hartal, because they need to take permission in prior, 7 days prior permission should be taken for calling a hartal in the state. Flash hartals are banned in the state, whichever organization it carries out, and the Kerala High Court has said that this particular hartal called by PFI is illegal and the government should take strict action, which is directed to the government and the police. In fact, after the violence escalated, more police were deployed at various locations because the PFI were taking out rallies also. In morning we reported from the rally in Thiruvananthapuram, which they started from Manakad in Thiruvananthapuram. They marched towards the secretariat, and from there they had to come back to the bus station and the railway station. They tried to block the buses there, but heavy police deployment stopped it and asked the workers to disperse.
From what we see now, the protests have subsided for the moment. Shibi, a strict warning has also been given out to the PFI. Thank you very much for joining us.